Hello again, guys. It's Keith with Bulletproof RC, and I've got a new kit. Just got back from the hobby shop, picked up an Axial SCX10 2. Been watching videos of these kits. A lot of folks have built them on YouTube and been pounding on the RC crawler forums looking for any information I could find because I'm actually kind of new to rock crawling and trail crawling. I mentioned a couple of weeks back that I've got a couple of friends locally now who have SCX10s, and I've been taking the Yeti 1/10 rock racer out and doing a little bit of trail crawling with them. And it's done great. I've enjoyed taking the Yeti out, but it's more of a rock racer than it is a trail crawler. So I decided to pick me up one of these kits and build it up and have something a little more comparable to what they have. Now, since this is my first true rock crawler or trail crawler or whatever you want to call it, I'm a little new to electronics and what to outfit something like this with. So I just stuck with Hobbywing as far as my ESC. Hobbywing has not let me down. I have several Hobbywing ESCs, and I'm just amazed at the quality that you get for such a great price. This is the 80 amp crawler brushed mode ESC. It's very capable right out of the box, has great specs. It can do 3S, and it'll definitely take care of what I need to do with it. It has a program card included and a port on top, so you don't have to disassemble anything to make adjustments on the fly. So I'm excited. Fully waterproof, if I didn't mention that, so good to go there. Just didn't really know what motor to go with. Searched high and low. My friends are running 21 turn motors, so I wanted to be somewhere in the same speed range as them. I know that a 27 turn or a 35 turn is what you want for extensive rock crawling, or even a higher turn motor if you're going to be really crawling. But for trail crawling and keeping wheel speed at a decent range, I decided to go with a 23 turn. I'll be running 3S on this motor, so I think that it'll have the grunt on the low end I need and the speed I want on the top end. Of course, I know if I want more torque, I've got to go up on turns. No problem there. This is not a very expensive motor. It's just something to start out with. I will be running this vehicle in water, so again, I didn't want to put a lot of money in electronics, but I did want waterproof electronics, so decided to go this route. Picked up a waterproof Power HD 20 milligram servo. This is capable of 277 ounces of torque. Not the fastest. I think it's 0.16 seconds at 6.6 volts, so it not the fastest servo out there, but it'll do great for, I believe, for a crawler. And I will be running a Hobbywing BEC. I wasn't sure what to do about a servo horn because on the RC crawler forums I had heard that the Axial servo horn had clearance issues on this vehicle, which is kind of funny because it's an Axial kit. But I picked up a Futaba low profile servo horn as well, just to get going if I have problems with the Axial. Any Axial kit or RCR, I recommend picking up a set of hot racing pivot balls. Make sure they're the size you need. These are actually for the SCX10 2, and they keep the wear in your links and slop in your links to a minimal by putting metal where it needs to be. The plastic balls coupled with the plastic rod ends in the kit do wear out relatively quick, and you've got slop, and you don't want that. MIP, can't go wrong with MIP, guys. The wild boar plastic drive shafts in this kit are supposed to do the job for quite a while, but I just decided to go ahead and pick up the MIP front and rear drive shaft just for longevity. And since I'm going to be running in water, decided not to glue the tires onto the wheels in the kit. Decided to pick up bead locks because you can take them apart after you run in the water and dry everything out. So, and you can change your foams out. Since I am new to crawling, using the stock foams, and if I need to change, I can do that easily with the bead lock wheel. As you can see, I went with the SSD stamped steel wheels. Kind of funny, there are a couple of screws that are missing out of the B-locks in the bottom of the bag, so there's obviously no thread lock on there, so I'll be having to do that. And there are extra screws back there, and of course there's a couple floating around in the kit, so we'll see what goes on with that. But I like the looks of them, and I think they'll hook up great on the stock tires. And of course I was told to make sure I get some marine grease. This is from Lucas Oil. Can be found at any automotive parts store. And I'm going to fill the front and rear axle with this marine grease and lube the center transmission with it as well to make sure that water doesn't stop me in my transmissions or any of my drivetrain. So anyway guys, that'll do it for this video. I'm going to get to building this kit. Can't wait to run it. And as always, like and subscribe to Shoe Fits, and have yourself a great day.